Hey everyone, and welcome back to Soft Mind. I'm Dr. Kola B. Today we are going to walk through one of the most misunderstood and frankly misrepresented processes in all of relationship psychology. What actually happens in the mind of an avoidant person when you go no contact. There's a fantasy, a myth, that if you just stop texting, a timer starts and at the end of 30 days they'll have a romantic epiphany, realize your worth, and come running back, changed. But there's another, more painful and more common fear, that your silence means nothing to them, that you'll go no contact and they'll just move on, that you'll be in agony while they feel absolutely nothing. The truth, as it so often is in psychology, is far more complex and far more interesting than either of those extremes. Your silence, your no contact, does have a profound effect, but it's a delayed, non-linear, and deeply paradoxical one. They think they're fine until the quiet gets too loud. Today, we're not talking about a tactic. We're not talking about a game. We are taking a clinical, compassionate look at the actual psychological phases the avoidant brain goes through when it's suddenly met with the one thing it never expected: your absence. Phase 1, the deceptive relief, the first weeks. I have to be brutally honest with you because you deserve the truth. In the immediate aftermath of no contact, those first 1, 2, maybe even 3 weeks, while you are in the storm of acute withdrawal, while your nervous system is screaming, while you feel like you're detoxing, they are most likely feeling relief. This is the hardest, most invalidating part of the entire process, so let's understand it. Their nervous system, which is wired to perceive intimacy as a threat, as engulfment, or as pressure, is finally in the safe zone. Their deactivating strategies, the internal mechanisms that push love away, are now in full overdrive, justifying the separation. Their internal narrative sounds like this: I can finally breathe, the pressure is off. This is so much better, I feel free. See, I was right, it was too much, they were too needy. I am so much happier and more productive alone. They are not lying to themselves, not really. Their nervous system is calmer. They do feel a release of tension. They mistake this absence of their own anxiety for the presence of happiness. During this phase, they are not thinking about you with longing. They are actively, if subconsciously, suppressing the good memories and highlighting the bad ones, the conflicts, the neediness, to validate their decision to pull away. This is their brain's protective mechanism, and it's working perfectly. I want to pause here, because if you have ever felt that sickening pain of watching someone who broke your heart look fine, if you've seen them posting stories, going to the gym, or laughing with friends while you can barely get out of bed, please hit that like button. It's an acknowledgement of that profound, lonely disconnect. You are not crazy for feeling it. Phase 2, the pattern interrupt and the anxious void, the first month plus. The relief phase has one critical component that it relies on: your predictability. Their entire emotional operating system was built on a dysfunctional but stable loop. I pull away, they chase. I go cold, they get warm. I am the pursued, they are the pursuer. As we discussed in S05E02, your anxiety was their anchor. It was their proof of control. No contact is the great pattern interrupt. At first they don't notice. She's just cooling off. She'll be back. Then, as the silence stretches, a week, 2 weeks, the relief starts to feel different. It starts to feel hollow. Their brain, expecting the chase part of the loop, gets nothing. The pattern is broken, and this is where their system begins to glitch. The absence of your pursuit, the absence of your energy, creates a power vacuum. The silence, which was once their refuge from your pressure, now becomes an empty, echoing void. They are left alone with the one person they've been trying to avoid this whole time: themselves. Without your drama or neediness to blame, they are forced to sit with their own baseline feelings. And what they often find there is not peace, but a low-grade, simmering emptiness, loneliness, or dissatisfaction that they were using the relationship's push-pull dynamic to distract themselves from. The quiet is now too loud. Phase 3, the panic and the ping, the comeback attempt. This is the phase you've been waiting for. This new unfamiliar anxiety is deeply uncomfortable for them. Their nervous system is now dysregulated, just as yours was. They need to reestablish control and soothe their anxiety. And what is the easiest, fastest, most familiar way to do that? To see if they can get their old anchor back. This is when the ping happens, the hey text, the story view, the breadcrumb. I need you to be crystal clear on this. This ping is not usually the result of a profound romantic epiphany. It is not a sign of change or repentance. It is a symptom of their panic. It is a test of their control. It is a subconscious attempt to regulate their own anxiety. They are not texting, I miss you, because they've realized your worth. They are texting, hey, because they are deeply uncomfortable with the void left by your absence and the loss of their power. They are checking to see if the old, predictable validation giving you is still there. This is where your new power lies. By not responding, or by responding with the calm, neutral boundaries we discussed in S04E02 and S04E05, you confirm their worst fear. The old pattern is dead. The old you is gone. Their control is broken. And if you are ready to be that new, healed version of yourself, if you are ready to let your silence speak volumes and to prioritize your peace over their panic, then I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Consider it a declaration that you are no longer a participant in their old dysfunctional loop. Phase 4, the potential collision with regret. So what happens after their ping fails? After you ignore them or you respond with a calm, I wish you the best. Now they are truly alone. Their last-ditch effort to reestablish the old, comfortable dynamic has failed. They are now forced to confront the consequence of their actions, not just the relief of them. This is when true, genuine regret can begin to form. It's not instant, but this is the phase where rosy retrospection begins. With the threat of your intimacy and the failure of their ping, their brain is now safe to only remember the good. It replays your warmth, your loyalty, your laughter. We'll dive deep into this next week. The comparison trap starts. As we discussed in S05E03, when they try to date someone new, they'll inevitably find that this person also has needs. This triggers the same panic, and for the first time, they might have the painful realization, wait, if everyone feels like too much, maybe, just maybe, the problem is me. The what-if spiral. This is the real pain for them. The loneliness they felt in phase 2 becomes a much sharper, more defined sense of loss. What if I let the one person who truly cared about me go? What if I'm stuck in this pattern forever? This is the quiet, private, often shame-filled regret. And it only happens once they truly believe they have lost you and their control over you. 5. The final, crucial reframe. This isn't a win. I've just walked you through their entire painful, delayed journey. And there might be a part of you, the hurt part, that feels a sense of victory. Good, you think. I want them to hurt. I want them to regret it. This feeling is human. It's a normal part of your anger and grief. But I'm going to challenge you to move one step beyond that. The no contact rule is not a game of chicken. It's not about who breaks first. It's not a tactic to win or make them pay. It is a crucible for your healing. It is a boundary for your peace. It is an act of radical self-preservation. This is Dr. Cola B. Thank you for being here and doing this deep, transformative work. If this psychological explanation of the no contact timeline gave you the clarity and strength to stay the course, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I want to leave you with this. You are not behind. You are healing. Trust your process. Now that you understand what happens in the silence, you might be tempted to engage. So, next week, we are going to cover the top 5 mistakes that push an avoidant away faster to make sure you protect the very peace you've just built. You don't want to miss it. Remember, your peace is the ultimate boundary. Guard it. I'll see you next time.